Yeah. Oh, the comments, the bad comments. No, the TikToks that are just going off on me about why I'm on the spectrum and how I got autism and how I'm childish and how I'm not ready for marriage or how I shouldn't be on that show or how I'm not deserving of someone as great as KB. Um, it's just I really what I do is I definitely notice it. I definitely notice it,
Mhm.
and then I just like let it make you grow in a whole different way. Like if you are not getting judged, then I mean everybody. But if you're not get right now, I'm just if you're not getting judged, just be I don't know. But I do embrace it, and and it's not my first time being judged. It just I think the main thing everything I learned is that everything comes back onto you. Like if I was to be angry about them getting comment, that'd be weird. Look, my personal opinion. Like I'm really not an angry person at all either.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though is that yeah, I just think this it definitely with the experience it definitely makes you just really learn how much you as an individual everything your response is the your response is the most predominant thing and you should always respond with love and gentleness and care and like be sincere. That's um but I would just say yeah, when it comes to the comments and negativity, I do notice it and it's entertaining. It entertains me because like it entertains me. Another thing that entertains me is that there's like doctors that are called doctors or therapists saying like I'm diagnosed with things and they don't even. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
It's a little crazy. So
Yeah, it's like I saw those. I feel like, and again, like when things are at scale, I feel people can see just like a little fraction of a window into someone's life,
Yeah.
and then they'll just make like this huge assertion about it or who that person is without having even like the majority of the context and the like it's just I don't know if it's a symptom of social media or just like the however the world is right now, but it seems to for me like if I was in that position I'm like man that's like overwhelming. And yeah, like for you said, like for like professionals and doctors to go out and like make kind of those claims seems to be for me when I'm looking at that stuff, it seems to be like a more of a reflection of the society that we currently live in than like the individuals who are being judged. But it's it's still like I guess like we're all judged to some capacity through like our friend group or our family or when we have like public interactions, but I guess just like the scale of it is like I don't know, I'm just curious about that because for me like if I'll put out a Mesmer like video or something of the team and like we can get like 150 like good comments or something, but like the one negative comment I'm like why is this person being negative here?
Yeah.
I think in these situations it's almost inverse where because of the scale of the situation and how they dramatize like the and depict it all that it's you see so many judgments of and yeah it's I was just interested to know but it's interesting to know that well it's good to know that like you take it well and look at it as something like you can grow from.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean yeah, and then like cause before when I was doing, I also of course I'm in real estate like that, so I got a lot of bad views on my real estate home tours. Like people like oh my gosh I don't like and content creating is not easy. Of
Yeah.
course you gotta and I do have the you find that eventually the more you do it you do find a joy in it. So eventually
Mhm.
I find later find a joy in it. But and then also too just like you just gotta make the stuff and put it out and then but also what I'm saying when you got your when you get the negative, it it makes you grow though. If you it makes you grow in the best way because if you respond to the negativity, it you're not then you're not you ain't learning yet. Like I
Mhm.
don't know, like yeah, if that makes any sense. But with this experience, I definitely am. I learned so much from the negativity, and I don't. It's not phasing me at all or nothing like that. But I really have been embracing it. I know that's weird, but
No, I actually think
Kind of
that's
have no
like
choice.
I think it's a really wise uh thing to say it's not about like and you could apply this to other areas in the world. It's not just about like with what's happening to you but how you respond, like, you know. And I think that's like a lot of what life is about, you know. It's not about like the bad thing that happens, it's about how you respond. Are you making it worse? Are you going to learn from it? Are you going to make yourself stronger from it or weaker? Are you going to make yourself happier from it or more resentful? So yeah, that's awesome answer. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good point. I've learned recently too something similar to that. If I do get like hate on my Instagram post or whatever, I'll read it. I'll sometimes laugh at it, whatever. But like I reply to almost all my comments, so I'll reply back with like a heart or something, and I'll be like, maybe this person wasn't loved today or whatever, and I put that. And I do want to, on a little side note, since you mentioned your content creation, when Billy asked about having you on, I didn't know who you were because I don't watch the show, but I looked you up on Instagram and I saw like 2 or 3 of your videos. I'm like, I love this guy. So like, I just want to give you props on your content creation. If anyone who hasn't checked you out on Instagram, even like your real estate videos, like they're so entertaining that
That'd be awesome.
no wonder they went on your page and found you and like, oh, this guy would be awesome for the show.
I appreciate it big time, Austin. Same to you too. I saw your skater. I mean, I know you do a lot of free ride and stuff like that, but as you go deeper, you see all your aggressive stuff,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, you're lucky to be on this podcast because the stuff you're doing was dangerous.
Thank you, man. We still here. We're all lucky to be here right now.
Amen. Amen.
Has the newly found fame and notoriety had like an impact in like as you in the community in at Dust? As people starting to be like, oh, that's Edmond from Love Is Blind, or is it just same old Edmond?
I I would say if anything, it's like a mix of both, but majority is definitely same old Edmond. I was saying, I say because I've been skating with Dust like over 5 years now, so it's like we Wednesdays are skating. Out of
That's
nowhere, I
sick.
know that Love Is Blind was airing out of nowhere. Fuck, I don't want to say fuck Love Is Blind, but we motherfucking skating on Wednesday.
Oh,
You know what I
is
mean?
that when the shows come out on Wednesdays?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny.
So when Wednesdays coming, I ain't see the episodes yet because I'm
uh,
working during the day and then I'm skating on Wednesdays. And then also too we had a watch party for the first one because everybody was waiting. Um, but after that, we had a we skated before, and then we had a watch party on the debut of the episodes. And now we're just skating on Wednesdays, and everybody can watch it on their own time because we this skating stuff was here. I'm not forgetting. I know how much it means to me though. I'm, but I say when it came to the show and my skate community were really happy for me and stuff, and they were also a majority of them, a lot of them were at the wedding as well with me and stuff, and
That's
their
cool.
support is during that time was that's another thing that wasn't aired though. Like, but after I got after KB said no to me at the altar and stuff like that. I went to the mound, and my fifth grade teacher came and gave me comfort and love. And then after that, it was the skate community, just like there for me. And then
That's cool.
and that is and this it's a lot of undocumented stuff. Like a lot of it's so undocumented, but that time, but luckily, thank you for these rollerblades. I have like a community of people that can be there for me when I'm going through some difficult, tough stuff that's not even related to when I'm just going through
yeah,
life. That's
yeah.
the best part about the skating stuff, though. So I'm going through a difficult time, but luckily, I had the skate community with me, and back to how it go.
Dude, I love that. That sounds awesome. I did want to say also that like, so I'm not like I haven't seen the show before, but I did watch the first episode just to get like an idea of everything, and it's pretty much like the introduction episode, like introduces you and all the characters and all the people on the show, and one of the first things that you said was that you rollerblade and you love to rollerblade on the show. And you're like, I love traveling. I go to like London's my favorite. I love skating. I love the skate scene out there. So like, I love that they even put that in the show in general. Like the first episode of the season is like you see about rollerblading on it, which is really cool to see and hear. And it does put rollerblading out there to people, maybe put it in the back of their minds and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, how was that perceived from people on the show or like just in a professional setting? Because we all have our experiences when we work or with other people who don't know anything about skating and they find out, oh, you skate. And like most of the time they think it's kind of cool, but sometimes there's some criticism on that. Did you get like any of that when you did it on the show?
Yeah, I didn't really get no criticism for it. I really just got a lot of love for it. The only thing I'll say, I was trying to ride my skates inside the lounge and also on the red carpet inside the pods, but they were telling me no. That's but I that's what I'm really trying to do the whole time, like because you just sit in the lounge for like hours and but kind of lost track a little bit. My bad.
Okay, I got a good segue for it anyway. I saw you got KB a pair of blades. That was cool. You were trying to pull her into like the community, some pink ones. Um, Other than that one time, did you get her to put them on again?
Yeah, we rode like three times after that. Actually,
Oh,
me and her.
cool.
Yeah, we did like a night
That's
skate, and because I got a pair of quads as well. It's like it's not of course it's not edited or nothing like that. I got like behind the cameras, but I got a pair of quads, and so I also rode around the city at night, and
that's really cool.
yeah.
That's cool. I feel like, and I saw like when you were like teaching her how to skate, I was like, oh, I remember that. I did that with my wife. Like, you know, I was like, went to the parking lot, got her on some skates, teaching her how to skate. And if you're not used to it, like that's the feeling right there. You're like, wait a second, like you don't know where your center of balance is. So I feel like it's one of those things where because of how awkward it can feel in the beginning, if you don't like take to it pretty soon, then you could maybe not be interested in trying it again. But I love to hear that you continue to encourage her to skate, and you did it
And
more than
also
once.
too, yeah, she was good too. So it's like, and everybody knows this, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. But she was really good to where like we went. She didn't skate at all. So here we are already going to sidewalks where like are cracks and stuff with a little tempo, and she's still rolling. I'm like, all right, baby, yeah, you got it. That's speed. So
Yeah,
she was
that's
good
cool.
too.
That's she took to it. That's cool.